guys, what is up? This is Matt. Today is me once again. I cannot tell you how hyped I am for Elden Ring. I've been gushing about it all day. I've been posting so much stuff about Elden Ring on my Twitter and my Facebook a lot recently. As soon as I heard the glowing reviews, I was just so anxious to get out and just play the game, but I have to wait till Friday. So, this is going to be my ranking for all 6 of these Soulsborne games. Well, I don't really count one of these as a Soulsborne game. It's more of a just From Software game, but since From Software is, of course, a massive developer for making such punishing games, most of them are basically have the same mechanics, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to title this ranking all mainline From Software games or all Soulsborne-like games, because one of these isn't really by From Software, and one of these I really don't consider to be a Soulsborne game, but I'm ranking these based on how much I enjoyed them. I'm not going to be ranking them on difficulty or anything like that. I'm just ranking these on what I personally thought were the very best that the From Software and Soulsborne games had to offer. So, without further ado, let's begin. Also, I'm not including games like Neo or Neo 2. While those are Souls-like, they weren't published by the same developer or anything like that. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of being a little biased because one of these is also not by From Software, but that's a little bit different. But anyways, let's get to it. Starting off at the lowest, I have Dark Souls 2. Now, a lot of people do criticize Dark Souls 2 a lot. I, for one, thought it was a great experience. I love how much content that was in the game. I love the lore, and I think it does some things a little bit better than the first game. It also does some things a little bit worse than the first game. But, of course, I didn't play this version because, well, basically Scholar of the First Sin has everything that this game had, just with all the DLC and stuff. But Dark Souls 2 was a really fun experience. I had so much fun with the lore, with the bosses, despite how easy and hard they can be. Mostly easy, mostly hard. It's either way, there was still a lot to really enjoy about this game. People might love to hate on this game. I, for one, love this game. At number 5, I have Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. This could have been a lot more higher if I actually managed to beat the game, but unlike the other games, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this one anytime soon. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love this game. I've actually gotten pretty far, more far than I expected from this game. But, this game is far more different than the Soulsborne games, due to the fact that there's no RPG elements. I mean, you can unlock certain skills, but I don't think it's really going to help you get through the major, gruelingly, punishingly difficult bosses that you encounter throughout. Like, they can take you out in, 2 or 3 hits, no matter how much you're able to grow your health bar. Like, it is ridiculous. Like, I got stuck on the Blazing Bowl for hours. And I'm not kidding. Though I found out you could block, which doesn't do as much damage, but whatever. Sekiro is still an amazing experience, okay? It really tests your patience, because that's the biggest thing you need in this game is patience. And that's one thing I really love. It's far more different than any of From Software's other games, and it could have easily been a lot higher. Maybe it might be a lot higher if I do ever manage to finish this game, which I don't think I will anytime soon. I'm actually amazed how many people have actually managed to beat it. At number 4, I have Dark Souls, the one that started it all. Dark Souls, now look, Demon Souls might have came first, but Dark Souls popularized the Soulsborne genre, okay? I mean, that's basically what people think when they think of the Soulsborne series, is Dark Souls, because this game just had more going for it than Demon Souls. It was longer, it had more bosses, it had more combat styles and stuff like that, and there was just so much going for it. And playing it for the first time, it was just so awe-inspiring, and it just inspired so many other games to copy that formula in the best possible way. Dark Souls, to me, will always be the type of game that will never get old. Despite how punishing it is, it still managed to have a fair challenge. And I'm actually kind of thinking about doing New Game Plus. I didn't beat this version. I beat the remaster on Switch, but yeah, still counts. Next up, I have Dark Souls 3. I was debating whether I wanted to put Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 3 higher, but after thinking about it for a while, Dark Souls 3 really gave it its all here. You know, cranking everything that made the original two games great and crank it up to 11 by adding double phases, throwbacks to the original game, and a lot more to explore. Like, it just has it all. And in my opinion, it has the best DLC. Well, some of it's the best. I consider Bloodborne having the best DLC, but in terms of the Dark Souls games, this one just went all out with the DLC. Even without the DLC, it's still a really fun experience. Dark Souls 3, it's truly a love letter to fans that grew up with the games, or sort of. I mean, the franchise has been going strong for 7 years, so not really growing up because these games aren't for kids, but who have been playing since Demon Souls. That's the best way I can describe it. And Dark Souls 3, it has its difficulty standards and or its regular difficulty because it's still hard as hell. I still haven't beaten the DLC, but I've beaten the mainline game. It's just so much fun, and it truly gives fans what they truly want to see. And it's a damn shame we're never going to get Dark Souls 4 since well, Elden Ring isn't really counting as Dark Souls 4. There's never going to be a Dark Souls 4. But hey, we're still going to get more Souls-like games. At number 2, I am kind of cheating on this a little bit because I never played the original version of this game, Demon Souls. This is the PS5 version from Software. It doesn't have anything to do with this one, but I'm counting it anyway because it's basically the same game, just with higher graphics and better load times. But hey, all that is still here. But hey, I love this game, okay? Despite it being a bit shorter than some of the other games, well, I spent a much longer time because I was trying to get my character as strong as I could before getting to the final boss. But there's just something about Demon Souls for PS5 that just really spoke to me. It gave me everything that I wanted from a remaster, amazing graphics, like I was just truly blown away, as well as the lore, and it just gave me everything that I just wanted to see. And the difficulty too is still there. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be more difficult than the original game since I never played the original game, but I don't need to play the original game because, hey, this is basically a much higher improvement to the original game. I mean, sure, bosses, challenge, they're all still there, but it's basically what the original game was, but they cranked it up to 11 here. I absolutely love this one, and I was surprised how much I loved it more than the Dark Souls trilogy itself. And it truly is my favorite PS5 exclusive, and it's only available for PS5, so you can either play the PS5 version or play the old version. It really doesn't matter. I'm sure if I played the older version, I wouldn't like it as much as the Dark Souls games, but I don't know. But all I know is I played the PS5 version of Dark Souls or Demon Souls, and it makes it this high on the list. And of course, for my number 1 spot, I have Bloodborne. Bloodborne is a game that I'm never going to forget anytime soon. Its lore, its difficulty, its bosses, it is all there in a gorgeous world. The world and the look of the game and the violence too, the weapons you get, it is all very amusing. And it's a very creative looking RPG too, with so many interesting characters, so many bosses to fight. I just spent so much hours with this game and I just did not want to put it down despite getting my ass handed to me so much. I guess what I'm saying is I love this game because it feels a lot like a horror game, just with a more action tone. I mean, the fact that it's kind of like a werewolf noirish type game with so much to offer, I just did not want to stop playing this. And I did play a little bit of New Game Plus. I'm not sure if I want to continue New Game Plus. I know if I do continue New Game Plus, I'm not going to go back to the TLC because screw that. I already made it through the Orphan of Kos once, which I did actually beat on my first try, but yeah, Bloodborne is a masterpiece. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and I really hope we do get a remaster for this for PS5 because out of all the Souls games, the Soulsborne games, this one probably runs the worst. It might run the worst, but to me, it's still the best out of all of them. So yeah, that is it. I'm really looking forward to Elden Ring. As soon as I get that game, I'm gonna immediately start playing it. Yeah. Also, there are movies that I want to see this weekend. I'm gonna be seeing Studio 666 tomorrow. I also really want to see Cyrano. I've been waiting for that movie for a really long time. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you would rank all the Soulsborne or From Software games in the comments below. Just let me know and stuff like that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.